Alright, well, as promised, I'm going to show a little bit more of the Chibson and what I did. So, I didn't order a case, and I ordered this one, and I like it. I got it for $60 shipped from Musician's Friend. I've heard bad things about the cases, getting them from China. My kind of take on the case is that if you're buying probably even a real Gibson Les Paul case, I don't know where they're built, but or even an Epiphone case or something like that, it's probably made in China. So I don't know. I didn't opt to get the case. I got this plastic ABS case. It's very nice. It fits it very well, and it was $60. So you know. They wanted to charge $90 for the Gibson case, for the Chibson case, and I think you can buy a real Gibson case for about $129. So I don't know, you know. So there it is. There's the Chibson. I did a little list. I put that together of do's and don'ts, I guess, or kind of a buying guide, if you will. So I'll talk about that a little bit, and it's a little bit better view of the Chibson. Somebody complained last time that they couldn't see it because I was checking it out because I did the unboxing, and I apologize for that. So I want to show you a little better view of it. So there it is. I think I got the thinner body. I didn't ask for anything when I bought it. I just looked at the picture and purchased it. So I did get the nibs. I guess that's an unusual thing. I did get the Epiphone style bridge, and it plays alright. It plays good. The pickups are very microphonic, almost unusable. But it has large pots. I wouldn't say that they're like alpha or anything like that. But they are large, that they're not the little small ones. It does have the plugs for I haven't taken the pickups out yet, because these are actually the original strings that were on it. So let's talk about a few points that I put together. Number one, what I've learned from watching YouTube and all of that is never pay with PayPal. Alright, so if they ask you to pay with PayPal, they say, oh, you want to add a case, this or that, pay with PayPal, don't do it. Don't pay with PayPal. AliExpress, they don't accept. You have to pay with credit card. And from what I understand is you're paying AliExpress, and I think it'll show up as like a London charge, and then they pay the seller, more or less, is from what I understand. Number two would be create a profile on AliExpress and an email. So you need a profile. I went on and created one with just like whatever name, and I made an email to go along with it. So you can monitor that. They're going to show your updates in your email and this and that. Find a seller. A trick I learned from YouTube was, I think it was ESP, Guitar Lover, or somebody like that, said to search standard guitar, and it works really well. So that works really well. I chose the store that I went with because I could see that their sellers were in the United States. They showed little flags next to them, and they all seemed pretty happy. They all said that they got a one-piece body, one-piece neck, so I was good with that. Place your order, and so you want to place your order on AliExpress. Use a card that they accept. Call your card company first. Tell them what you're doing. Get them to release the transaction for overseas if need be. So I guess like 5 on my list would be, once you've placed your order, then I would establish your communication right away. Get in touch with the person. Establish a rapport. Be extremely friendly. Keep the conversation as simple as possible. Remember, it's probably being translated through a matrix. Something like Google Translate, something like that, and they're probably getting garbled information. So keep it keep it rather simple, and be friendly, because if you anger them, they're gonna get mad at you and send you a piece of crap. I guess 6 on my list would be ask questions about the guitar. Do they have it in stock? And can they send you a picture? I did both of those things. He said he had it. He sent me a picture, and this is the one he sent me in the picture. 7 on my list would be follow steps with Ali. And AliExpress is extremely user-friendly, so it'll tell you exactly what's going on, so that's what I found. And I didn't use the app, but I've heard people have good luck with that. 8 on my list would be once you get your tracking number, hopefully it was a legit seller and they give you a tracking number. Mine, and I've heard others, track through EMS. I went on EMS, and I was able to track it on there. And then I got a little confused, because I'm like, well, what am I going to do from there? So what I did is I actually just Googled USPS tracking, and I used the same exact EMS tracking number. I put it in there, and then it told me that it was in customs. After that, it got a little strange, because it got tied up. It said that it was in customs for a while, and then it was actually in my post office, and they went ahead and moved it. It was labeled wrong, so they didn't know what to do with it. So once I saw that they tried to deliver it, I actually called my local post office. They said they had it. I went and picked it up. No problem. So 9. This would be a good note. Required fields are going to probably include your name, address, and phone number, so be aware of that, and card information. However, I believe that the card information to be blind to the seller, but everything else is required for shipping. So the seller's going to need to know that to ship it to you. So I would, they're going to need all that information. So be aware of that. And 10 would be go and pick it up. That's 10 on my list, and receive it and review it on YouTube. So that's a quick rundown of what I put together a list of what you should do. It's fairly easy. The only thing is if it gets tied up in customs, what's in that, this or that, and they decide that it's too close to the real deal, and they don't want you to have it. I see a lot of people, they put custom logos on their headstocks, and then they're doing unboxing videos, and the thing wasn't all torn apart. Well, guess what? You put a custom logo on your headstock, and they didn't tear into it. You would have got that guitar anyway. So, I mean, you could have got. I mean, maybe you just didn't. You wanted a custom logo, and that's totally cool. But maybe you're doing it because you're thinking maybe I wouldn't get it. Now, if you don't get it, you simply put the dispute up on Ali. Wait for the dispute to go through, and cancel your order. Don't pay for it. So I think that's pretty much where I would go with it. This is a better look at it right here in the case. I bought a case from Musician's Friend. It plays pretty well. I still got to change the strings. The fingerboard is dirty. I don't know what's up with that, but it did turn my fingers black. So it needs to be cleaned, and you take strings off, clean it, and this or that. So that's it. That's a rundown on the Chib. Check back, and we'll get some more info.